Good morning everyone. Example 26 is given to find the minimum value and the maximum value of the function fx is equal to x square for all x belongs to R. So if here fx is equal to x square, then x square is a square quantity and its value can never be negative. Only the minimum value of x square can be equal to 0. So the minimum value is 0 and maximum value we cannot find because x belongs to R. With the increasing value of x, the value of fx will also increase. So no maximum value. The next one is example 27. Fx is equal to modulus x. Mod x means what? It is a positive quantity. It can never be negative. If it can never be negative, then it can take the minimum value which is 0. Whenever x equal to 0, fx is equal to 0 and fx can never be negative. And the maximum value we cannot find out because fx is a positive quantity, and if x tends to infinity, that means if the value of x increases, then value of fx will also increase and fx will also tends to infinity. So no maximum value. Question number 1 of exercise 6.5. Here we have to find maximum and minimum values if any of the following functions. So the first function is given here is fx is equal to 2x minus 1 whole square plus 3. Here we have to find the maximum or minimum value of fx. So first of all, if we consider 2x minus 1 whole square, then it is a square quantity. It is always positive. It can never be negative because it is a square quantity. Now, if it is a positive quantity, then it can take the minimum value 0. Now, if it can take the minimum value 0, then the minimum value of this whole fx will be 0 plus 3 because this 3 can never be changed. So the minimum value will become 3. Now if we say about the maximum value, then we cannot find maximum value because it is a square quantity, and with the increasing value of x, this 2x minus 1 whole square will increase. Whenever this one will increase, this one plus 3 will also increase. So we cannot find the maximum value. Then question number 2 is given fx is equal to 9x square plus 12x plus 2. Whenever this kind of question you will get, then you first try to do the computing square. The computing square will be 3x plus 2 whole square. You know how to do the computing square. Minus 4 plus 2, which will become 3x plus 2 whole square minus 2. Again here is the same thing. 3x plus 2 whole square is a square quantity. That means it is positive. Whenever it is positive, then the minimum value of this one can be 0. So 0 minus 2, the minimum value of this whole fx will become minus 2. Maximum value we cannot find out because with the increasing value of x, 3x plus 2 whole square will increase. If this will increase, then this one minus 2 will also increase. So we cannot get the maximum value. Question number 3 is fx is equal to minus x minus 1 whole square plus 10. Now here it is given minus x minus 1 whole square. If we consider only x minus 1 whole square, then it is a positive quantity. Whenever this negative sign is given outside, then the whole thing will become negative. Since it is a negative quantity, then we cannot find the minimum value. We cannot find the minimum value because if we increase the value of x or decrease the value of x, whatever it is, if we take any value of x, then this part is positive. and since here is the negative sign is given, so minus x minus 1 whole square, the value of this one will become minimum. Now how much the value will be, we cannot find out, because the value of this one will be always decreasing because of this negative sign. So here we can find the maximum value. How we will find the maximum value? If here the thing is given minus x minus 1 whole square, then the maximum value of this will be 0, because this is a negative quantity, this whole part is a negative quantity, and since it is a negative quantity and we don't know the value of x, then we can consider that the maximum value cannot be more than 0, because this is a negative quantity. The maximum value can be 0 only. Minimum value we don't know because it is a negative quantity, but we know the maximum value. Maximum value cannot be more than 0 because of this negative sign. So the maximum value will be 0. If the maximum value of this part is 0, then 0 plus 10, maximum value will become 10, and we cannot find the minimum value. The next one, gx equal to x cube plus 1. Here we cannot find the maximum value and minimum value, because whenever x increases, gx also increases. Whenever x decreases, that means x tends to minus infinity, gx is also tends to minus infinity. So we cannot find the maximum and minimum value here. Question number 2, find the maximum and minimum values if any of the following functions given by, same as question number 1. So the first question is mod x plus 2 minus 1. Now since here it is given mod x plus 2, since here mod is given, that means it will be greater than equal to 0 for all x belongs to R. This is the sign of for all x belongs to R. That means the domain of the function given here is the set of real number. That is why I have written here x belongs to R. Now since mod is given, that means it will be always greater than equal to 0, because it is a positive quantity. Now if we subtract 1 from both the sides, then it will become mod x plus 2 minus 1 greater than equal to minus 1. So from here, from this line, we can say that the value of the given function will be greater than or equal to minus 1, but cannot be less than minus 1 from this line. If it is greater than equal to minus 1, that means minus 1 is the minimum value. Here we cannot find the maximum value. So the minimum value is minus 1. For the next question, gx is equal to minus modulus x plus 1 plus 3. Now first of all we consider modulus x plus 1. Modulus x plus 1, since it is a modulus, that means positive quantity, so the value of this will be greater than equal to 0. If we give this negative sign, then it will become minus modulus x plus 1 less than equal to 0, because this sign will be changed. If we add 3 to both the sides, then it will become minus modulus x plus 1 plus 3 is less than equal to 3. That means the value of the given function cannot be greater than 3. It will be less than equal to 3. So the given function will take the maximum value 3, cannot be more than 3, and minimum value we cannot find out. So the maximum value is 3. Next question is hx equal to sin 2x plus 5. Now we know the range of sin x is minus 1 to 1. So we can write here like this, minus 1 less than equal to sin 2x less than equal to 1. Now we add 5 to like this. So it will become 4 less than equal to sin 2x plus 5 less than equal to 6. So the value of the given function can be greater than equal to 4, cannot be less than 4. So, the minimum value is 4, and the value of the given function hx will be less than equal to 6, cannot be greater than equal to 6. So, whenever it is less than equal to 6, so the maximum value will be 6. Now, question number 4, fx equal to modulus sin 4x plus 3. So, first of all we consider sin 4x, so it will be greater than equal to minus 1, less than equal to 1. If we add 3 like this, then it will become 2 less than equal to sin 4x plus 3 less than equal to 4. If we take modulus, then nothing will change because this 2 is positive, here this 4 is also positive. If we give this modulus sign here also, then also the value will not change. So, the value of the given function will be greater than equal to 2. Whenever it is greater than equal to 2, that means the value of the given function cannot be less than 2, only the minimum value is 2. And the value of the given function fx will be less than equal to 4, cannot be greater than equal to 4. Whenever it is less than equal to 4, so the given function will take maximum value up to 4. So, the maximum value is 4. Question number 5. Question number 5 is given hx is equal to x plus 1, x belongs to open interval minus 1 to 1. Now, here we can write it like this from here, minus 1 less than x less than 1. We cannot give here like this because here it is open interval. Whenever it is open interval, minus 1 and 1 are not included. So, we cannot write like this. That is why we have written like this. Now, if we add 1 like this, then it will become 0 less than x plus 1 less than 2. Now, the thing is that the value of the given function will be in between 0 and 2, but we don't have the exact value. The questions we have solved just now, in every question we have this equal sign. So, we can find the minimum value or maximum value from the previous questions, but here we don't have the equal sign. Here the only conclusion we can get is the given function will take values in between 0 and 2, not the exact value we can find. So, neither maximum nor minimum value because of this domain. Here in our question they have restricted the domain, which is open interval minus 1 and 1.